I just finished watching Game of Thrones for the fourth time in my life. Now, whenever I meet a new person, an icebreaker question that I like to ask is, what are your top five pieces of cinema? Now, as a cinema buff, mind you, I did not say movies, this kind of gives me a very vague sense of that person's personality, their taste, and a broad sense of whether I will vibe with that person or not. And when that same question is asked to me, this is my list. Number one, Game of Thrones. Number two, The Dark Knight, the first part. Number three, this might shock a lot of people, but Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. Number four, close four, is Fight Club. And number five is How I Met Your Mother. You see, cinema is not just about, beautiful shots and punchy dialogues and things like that. I mean, if that was the case, like Peaky Blinders would be in that list. I mean, I have a poster right here, right? However beautiful it is, however, like the kind of badass energy you get from it, it doesn't cover the entire spectrum of what, in my definition, makes great cinema. And Game of Thrones, in my opinion, has absolutely mastered every single aspect of what I believe makes great cinema. Yes, the last season was half as good as the previous seven seasons, but still, some dialogues, some moments, some characters will always stick with me, maybe till the day I die. Now, the things that we all thought would happen did not. The things that we all thought would never happen did. The character we loved the most died. The character we all hated from the bottom of our hearts survived for a long time. Almost all good things and people were crushed and destroyed, and almost all bad things rose to power. Now, of course, good things always prevail in the end, but the cycle continues. Now, compare this to the world around you. Do you see similarities there? The good struggles, whereas the bad rises effortlessly. The expected seldom happens, and the unexpected always graces us with an audience. We eventually lose the people we love, and some vultures and assholes stay in our lives for just far too long, right? And Game of Thrones, as much as multiple moments within the series has broken my heart into pieces and twisted my stomach to the point where I felt sick, has taught me so many things in life. In fact, a lot of my perspectives of how I see the world right now, I credit that to Game of Thrones. Like, I'm not exaggerating here. That is how much I appreciate this series. Now, there is a dialogue towards the end of last season that is delivered by Tyrion Lannister to Jon Snow. I'm not going to say what that is. That strongly aligns with the video that I posted and wrote last week. I'm actually going to post my favorite quotes, dialogues, and moments from Game of Thrones as a carousel post on Instagram and maybe even YouTube. I don't know. So do check that out. And yeah, I actually did not plan on making this video. I had an entire different video planned and scheduled, but me watching Game of Thrones over the last weekend just made me want to talk about it. All right, that's it for today. Let me know if you like such videos. And also let me know in the comments if you have watched Game of Thrones and how much you like or dislike it, or your favorite quotes, your characters, and all those kinds of things. Let's talk. I would love to do that. I'll be back next week with a new video. And if you have not watched Game of Thrones yet, what are you doing?